Week's edition of Primetime Pups, General Manager of Final Victory Animal Rescue, Michael Sneezek. Joining us now with this week's Primetime Pup, Wiggles, along with his fosters, Grace and Jackson. Let's get out of the way so Wiggles gets his Primetime debut. Oh, what a great dog this is. And Michael, let's start with you because Wiggles, it looks like, just has a really good temperament.
Yeah,
Sweet
so
boy.
he actually came to us a couple months ago as a stray. He's one of our longer residents, which is why we're showcasing him today. He's probably about between 7 to 10 months old. He came in as a puppy, so he was smaller. He was chunkier. He didn't have a tail at the time. Now he's got a little nub. It's adorable.
Okay.
But he's been one of our really awesome puppies that just keeps getting overlooked and overlooked and overlooked. Grace used to work with us. She still volunteered processes. She said, hey, I'll foster him, take him in with her dogs, her household, and her and Jackson have just been absolutely amazing for him. He's been with him for a while.
Wonderful. And, thank you for fostering, Wiggles. Give us a little bit of an idea what life is like day to day with this guy.
He is so precious. We have two large dogs, so he does really good with them. But he comes to my parents' house sometime, and they have little dogs, so he's good with everybody.
Oh, good to know.
He loves my little brother, too, so he likes kids. Very food motivated. Can you sit? Can you sit?
Oh.
But he's silly, and he'll cuddle with you, which is my favorite kind, silly and cuddles.
Yeah.
Well, and like you say, food motivated, on command. As soon as he sees that treat, he is down.
It's really been awesome having him in foster home because he's learned his basic commands, leash walking, riding in a car, the house training. Really the best part about getting a dog that's been fostered is they have a lot of his basics already, and he's been in there for such a long time that you're getting a trained dog, which is awesome. It's really great.
Yeah, that makes such a big difference, and especially knowing how Wiggles is hanging out with the other dogs, and so that's not going to be a problem if you have a dog already and just add him to the family.
Yeah, he's been absolutely amazing with the other dogs so far. As we said, kids. I think we cat tested him. I think he did good with cats too. He's a little bit of a submissive boy, so if a cat gives him a good squat, he's totally good with them.
Sure, okay. And give us an idea, you said a little older than a puppy. He's probably...
We call him a teenager, so we're estimating probably between about like 8 months to a year, probably closer to that 7 to 10 range. But we actually got him when he was a smaller puppy, and he just got overlooked and overlooked and overlooked. And unfortunately, we've kind of phased out of that really cute puppyhood to the teenagerhood, which he is right now. But the teenagers are the best. They have the training aspect already down, which is great, and they're aiming to please.
Absolutely. And it seems as though, when you look at him, he's got like a really beautiful brindle to him. I wonder what type of breed. Any idea? Probably like a pit bull mix.
Yeah, we have him as a pitty mix.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd say he's probably mostly just pure pit. Maybe maybe plot hound or another brindly thing in there, but size-wise, he's a good kind of medium size, so we're not thinking really much in there besides kind of that pitty mix in there. But he's wonderful travel size, really easy to travel with. We think that he's not going to get much larger, chunking out a little bit, where he's going to get a little bit chunkier as he grows, but he's definitely going to stay at this size as a great travel size.
Yeah, and now is this the first dog that you've fostered, or have you fostered prior? And what would you tell anybody who's on the fence about potentially fostering?
We fostered a lot, like maybe 10.
Or foster fails, which is good.
Excellent.
That's the best type.
Yes,
That's what
my
it's all
dog
about.
right now was a foster fail. I think it's really fulfilling, and if you have a dog already, it's like, what's one more? From the shelter, they are a little rough around the edges, but I think when you have them and you put the love into them, then it makes it even more special.
Yeah, all right. So, and now for him, I imagine that, you guys are getting awfully close, but we're still putting him up for adoption nonetheless.
Yes. If I didn't have 2 already, I would keep him. He's really
I'm at 5. You can have one more.
He's so sweet, and he lets us pick him up and everything. He's really a sweet dog.
Oh, outstanding. And probably he just loves it. As long as you got that treat bag, he's loving life. And likely good with kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's met
Most
kids
definitely.
before, definitely good with them. He's not really a jumper too, which is nice.
Good.
He when he wants cuddles and the snuggles, he'll kind of like gracefully jump on you, but he's not the type that you're gonna have to worry about knocking over every single toddler at Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's good to know. Yep, he lets you know when he wants a little bit of love, but there's nothing wrong with that. All right, Mr. Wiggles, we had the details up when it comes to him. He's available for adoption and might make a perfect addition to your family. You can head to finalvictoryrescue.com for more information. And if you haven't been there, they are located in West Columbia off North Lucas Street, and every Monday night they're here on Primetime. And tonight you got to meet Wiggles, and every week we are introducing just some great dogs. And thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we love being here. You know, the dogs love it. We love it.
You bet. You bet. I got 2 more treats, and so Wiggles is getting them. But for now, let's send things over to meteorologist Von Gaskin taking a look at that forecast. Hey, Von.
Absolutely, Mr.